Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. Today is Monday, October the 18th, 2010, and like we do every night, it's time to look at the markets. Check it out. Okay, before we get started, I got an announcement to make. All right, if you go to the free website at PerfectStockAlert.com and go over there, all the way over to this side here, you get the Swing Traders course. You got some free lessons in here, 20 minutes each video. Pretty cool stuff there. But we've had a complaint for a while about this course. They say, man, we live on the other side of the world. We cannot be there when you want to be there and teach us. So over the weekend, there you go. You scroll down here, advanced lessons. As of this week, or as of today, actually, we just finished today, there are 6 new videos right here teaching you everything you need to know to trade smart. All right, that's it. Very simple, very easy. You watch them whenever you want to, as often as you want to, as many times as you need to, or whatever. It's great information right there, and it will help you analyze the markets as well as individual trade opportunities and so forth and so on. So you can check that out. We've also got a couple over here, the video chart school section. You can go there. They got a couple of basic trading strategies there as well. All right, now, well, one more thing. Over here, again, in there are 6 different videos. We have 4 going over trade methods for trading different chart setups, and 1 going over smart money. It's very important you know that information, and another one going over my personal scan that I run every single night to find opportunities, long or short. Okay, and this market's got them both. It's just it's got more in favor of the bear than it is in favor of the bull. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, let's get to the markets. Okay, let's start off here looking at the NASDAQ. You know, every night I come out and I do a market analysis, which means I pull up a certain set of charts, the NASDAQ, Dow Jones, the S&P, the Russell. I may look at the FTSE, I may look at gold, I may look at, different things, the Hang Seng, whatnot, but I'm always looking at market charts. That's what we're doing in these videos. And that means I'm going to read this chart. I'm not going to read some chart that's not here. I'm reading these signals on this chart. So we got some people saying, man, you sound like a broken record. When are you going to be a bull? I can't be a bull, and I want to show you why. Doesn't mean there's not bull opportunities out there. There are opportunities out there. We've been running scans and finding these opportunities. They're 2 to 1. In other words, there's twice as many bearish opportunities out there as there are bullish opportunities. But even if you were a bull, and I got no problem with that, do it right. Just look for the right setups, because a rising tide will lift all boats. But a lot of those guys out there who are buying individual stocks because they're going up are going to wake up one day in the near future and be very, very sad. The difference is the quality of the move. You've got to be able to determine quality opportunities. If you can't do that, you're just rolling the dice, okay? And it's going to catch you. Remember, it caught you back here prior to the flash crash. It caught you back here for 3 weeks. She rallied, and we told you this is not proper either. And then, boop, she gapped down, leaving you holding the bag. Now she's doing the same thing again. Let's look at the signals here. We've got a high point on the RSI here. All right, lower high here, trending down. Corresponding high points here and here, trending up, telling you this whole thing is unsustainable. Doesn't mean it can't continue to go higher, just means it's going to fall apart. Are they going to let you out before it falls apart? I don't know. Maybe. Like I said before, you can get away with it sometimes, and sometimes you can't. The main thing to note here is this is not a quality buy opportunity. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gaps that I can see on this chart, and I know I've got one back here as well, so that's at least 11. Just counting the 9 that are right here, like I said before, I've traded for a long time. I've never seen a situation like this not get completely filled. So this entire thing is just a hype that you're seeing, a bubble, if you will, okay? You got the Fed doing their POMO stuff and their QE2 stuff. It's got people really thinking there's going to be something here. But the reality is QE2 is already priced in. If you are thinking of your 3rd quarter earnings as being bullish, think again. Go look at those that have already announced their earnings. They sell the news. They don't buy the news. So what you're seeing is topping going on, which you should be seeing because your RSI indicator is extremely overbought at about 74, I believe, right now. We'll check it out in a second. But the main thing is all these signals tell you the same thing. You're overextended. You have no volume behind it. Means there's no smart money actually acquiring the stuff. They're selling it to you. But there are, like I said, a few opportunities out there where this is not the case. They are quality buy opportunities. You have to be able to read and know the difference. If you can't, go check out the 6 videos we just put on our website. They will show you a very clear, easy to understand method for spotting those opportunities as well as how to enter them where to enter them, where to put your stop, where to exit them, so forth and so on, okay? But on this chart right here, you don't have a bullish opportunity at all. You have a bunch of hype and junk. It's going to fall apart. Okay, as I said, high point here, lower high here, a downtrend. You got an uptrend going here, which is bearish divergence. The whole thing's going to get erased. You're trading above the upper Bollinger Band line on low volume. That's another sell signal, a couple of them. And you've got like lots of gaps in here. They're going to have to get filled. Even if you don't like that idea, you got to admit some of them are going to have to fill. What about all of these? Didn't they get filled? That's right. What about these? They got filled. Yeah, so if you can fill to the upside, you can fill to the downside. Remember, this is the exact same situation you had prior to the last flash crash. Volume is pathetic. Okay, there's absolutely nothing above average about this volume. It's been actually less this time around than it was in the last prior to the last flash crash. And just as was the condition prior to the last flash crash, here you are again. RSI above the 70 line. Whenever the RSI goes above the 70 line, there's two things going on there. Either A, there's major accumulation, which will be easily spotted by volume, which you do not have, or it's just a short-term big move telling you that you are extremely overextended, overbought, and you're going to end up peaking. Any activity that happens in this condition like we have right now with no volume above the RSI 70 line, every move they do above that line is going to be erased, just like it was back here. It's not a question of if it will, it's a matter of when it will, okay? Now, a lot of people have been asking me lately, if it makes a new high, will that make me a bull? Will I then become bullish? No. What if it goes higher? No. What if it goes twice as high? No. I cannot be a bull with these conditions. Plain and simple. It just will never happen, okay? Again, there are some few opportunities out there for the long side. You've got to be able to find those individual items. Those ones out there that got all the sell signs in them, they're there for a reason. They're going to end up being justified. The chart will end up proving itself right. Okay, that's what the formula that we use has proven over time. So there's no reason for me to change my viewpoint or my way of reading this chart just because it continues to press higher. Another point to nail here is if you go back and look at the flash crash, let me pull that up. One item to note here, if you look at the NASDAQ or the Dow or the S&P, any of them, from prior to the flash crash when you had that bounce from back in February, you rallied for about 4 months. Okay, you get this topping signal the last half of April, but in any event, it went on for about 4 months. All right, this one could do the exact same thing. So the argument that this could continue until the news from the Fed comes out, that's sound. I mean, it's done it before it pulled down and broke apart, so it's possible that it could continue to do so now as well. I couldn't argue that point. My point isn't to determine whether or not this will continue to go higher. My point is to say this is bogus. Okay, that's all I can say about that chart. If it were a bullish chart, I could say otherwise, but with these conditions the way they are, you look at past volume was low back here when you rallied. This time around it's even less. You look at what was going on with the price activity here. You had lots of gaps involved. I told you back then. This is not good at all. You had sell signals, inverted hammer here. Same exact conditions exist this time around. Why is this one any different than the last one? It isn't. They're trying to tell you it is, but it's actually not. It's very clearly identical to the last one. You can rally for the exact same amount of time as you did back here. It'll take you past the QE2 announcement, but at the end of the day, you're still going to have to pay the bill, and that means, yeah, that stuff. Okay? Okay, I don't have time to do all the other charts. I'll add more. I'll do more, for the rest of the week, but I won't cover the NASDAQ again for a few days. Main thing here, check out the MPT rating for tomorrow. It's telling you everything you need to know. Even if you don't agree with it, you got to, look at that and say, wait a minute, why is it smart money is not buying this market? At the same time, if you've not been to our free website at perfectstockalert.com, it's right there. It's 100% free. You can register now for our November trading course or swing trading course, and you can get the rest of this month absolutely free and learn all kinds of cool stuff there, okay? Again, God bless, take care, trade smart. That's it. If you want to be a bull, that's fine, but find opportunities that support that argument, that tell you it's a quality move. Otherwise, you're being played, okay? Awesome. A quick look at our disclaimer. The disclaimer, read it and weep. God bless. Take care. I will see you in the next video.